Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you came back. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different video. Today's video is going to be all about my faves from August. So all my beauty faves from August. So if you're interested to see what I love from August, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have a ton of stuff right in front of me and I don't know where to start. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's start with my most fave, the fave. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This palette gave me so much life, you guys. Like, look at these colors. This palette is a palette that you need in your life because of the simple fact that you can do any type of look with this palette. This palette not only has neutrals, it has pops of colors, it has colors you could just pop on your lid, colors that you could go in your crease. It's just like, this was my go-to palette of the month because I'm not really big on doing too much with my eyes, and I felt like if I have this palette, I can do anything. This palette is also perfect to put in your kit if you're a makeup artist. This palette is also perfect to have when you travel. It has all the essential colors. My all-time favorite thing of this palette is also, not only does it bend back, but also is that all the names are beneath the eyeshadows, so that I can see what I'm talking about if I decide to do a tutorial or reference a color. I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. It has a really nice sturdy mirror. And the colors are very pigmented. I'm horrible at swatches, so let's see, which color should I swatch? I'll swatch Wild Heart. Let's see. You guys, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Very pigmented. I love that the shadows are very soft and there's not a ton of fallout when you put them on, and there's not a ton of kickback either. Just, you have to get this palette, you guys. Highlighters. Oh my goodness. This highlighter palette has the Bronze Sands edition. The greatest of all time, you guys. The GOAT. I love them. I have used all 4 colors today. I have on this one, this color right here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Super pigmented, super pretty. Oh gosh, I have it on right now. Let me put a little bit more on. Oh, every time I wear this highlighter, everybody's always like, what highlighter are you wearing? What highlighter are you wearing? And I'm like, you guys, it's Huda Beauty. Love this highlighter. I will be wearing this probably for the rest of the year. I was wearing Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. It's the collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and this has totally replaced it. I just feel like I could go bam, like bam bam, make my highlight beam, you know, and I can also use this highlighter palette if I want a more natural look. Like, oh, I love this highlighter palette. Okay, so let's see. Huda Beauty again. These Easy Bake Loose Baking Setting Powders are the best. I use Blondie to set my highlight, and then I use Cinnamon Bun to set all over, to set my foundation all over my face. And you guys, talk about, ooh, my hair, talk about a flawless finish. I don't look too cakey. I love that it's very finely milled. I don't have to leave it on for long. All I do is I apply it with this brush. It's also Huda Beauty. It's a dual end brush. I use this end to pack it on underneath my eye, and then I use this end to sweep it all away. You guys, these two right here, this is what you need for your highlighting and setting your foundation. Oh my goodness. And it does have a scent to it, but I don't think it's as overpowering as the Coty Airspun setting powder. The reason why I don't use the Coty Airspun setting powder is because it was just a little too fragrant and it was too overwhelming, and I felt like I smelt it on my face all day long and I just did not enjoy it. Okay guys, so we're moving on to lashes, or we're keeping in the same area as far as lashes. Now, this BADGirl Bang by Benefit Cosmetics has totally taken over and trumped my Superfan Smashbox mascara. You guys, it's just something about the applicator that I am so like in love with. Like, look at that. It's big enough to where it can get all of my upper lashes, but it's small enough to where it can get my lower lashes. And my favorite thing of all about this mascara is that with this mascara, when I would put on my setting spray, it would smudge. It would like get on my, you know, in my waterline and down here, and then I have to be like, oh my gosh. Or sometimes like when I'm doing my routine, I automatically put the mascara on the bottom, and I couldn't forget to do that with this one. I'm not saying I'm totally canceling out this mascara. It's just that I love this mascara so much, and I've been going for it more than I've been going for my one in Smashbox. So if you were looking for something a little bit more natural looking, this one makes you look like you have falsies on. I wore this with a very dramatic look like similar to this one on my eyes, and I went out and everybody was like, they didn't even notice that I didn't have falsies on. So yes, this is a winner in my book. They're both winners, but I just like this one better. Okay, so speaking of setting spray, I have two for totally two different reasons. Now, the CoverGirl Look Lockup, I love this one because I feel like it locks in my look. It really does. If I went too heavy on the powder, or if I didn't like blend something in, I feel like this setting spray really does lock everything in, and it takes longer for my T-zone to get oily. Love that, and it's also affordable, and you can find it at any drugstore. Now, this one, the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rosewater, it smells so. This one right here, a lot of you guys have been using, probably a lot of beauty bloggers have mentioned it, and I absolutely love this. And I use this in my skincare routine. I put this on after I've toned my face. So I do my scrub, I do my regular cleanser, and then before I moisturize, I make sure I tone my face to balance out the pH balance of my face. And then I put this on, and it feels so good. And I feel like it kind of like calms my skin down. And the smell of the rose water relaxes me, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a spa. So this right here, I did use this to set my makeup today, but I like this more included in my skincare routine. The CoverGirl Lockup setting spray is for like whenever I do my makeup. Okay, so I'm playing with my hair. You guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I did get a relaxer. Leave a comment down below if you want to know the whole shebang. Want me to spill all the tea about my relaxed hair and why I went from natural to relaxed hair. But speaking of hair, hair oil. I have not put this down. I used this when my hair was in any kind of state, when I had extensions in my hair, when my hair was natural, and currently how my hair is. Okay, so now let's move on to foundation. Yes, you guys, I love this CoverGirl foundation. Now, don't come for me in the comments saying, oh my goodness, Cara, that foundation is a little too dark for you, blah, blah, blah. I just feel like when I go a shade or two darker in my foundation, my whole application looks different. My chest is so much darker than my face. My face is so much lighter because I wear SPF and sunscreen and blah 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 to protect my skin from the sun. So I feel like I do need to go a couple shades darker. I love this. I love the matte finish. I love that it's buildable. It's medium to full coverage. And it's not too matte to where your face looks like it's just dried and cakey. It has kind of like a dewy matte look, but it is matte for if you're super oily. I have combination skin, and I just think this is has such a beautiful finish. Love this foundation. Have not put this down. As you can see, it's almost like it's almost gone. I love this foundation. I also love that it's affordable. It does not take a super expensive foundation to give yourself that flawless red carpet look, you guys. This is probably like I don't know. No, it's probably not over $20. You guys have to get this. Speaking of reasonably priced things, this ColourPop No Filter Concealer is, I have been using this since they launched. I love this concealer. I love that it's not too heavy and cakey under my eyes, but it is full coverage. Now the trick to getting your bang for your buck out of this product is to put it on under your eyes. I put it on under my eyes, put it on my forehead, my chin, around my laugh lines, around here, and I let it sit. I let it sit for like a minute or two to where it gets a little bit like dries and gets a little bit tacky, and then I blend it out and set it with my setting powder. I learned that trick from Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina does this all the time, and I know he used to make people have so much anxiety, but that's how you're going to get the best coverage out of your concealer, is if you let it sit for a little bit, let it dry for a little bit. Don't try to blend it out while it's super wet, because it's going to be thin. When you let it dry, and it thickens up a little bit and it gives you the maximum coverage. This is only $6, you guys. I threw my Shape Tape out the window. I don't use my MAC. I don't use, what else was I using? My NARS. This has replaced all my high-end concealers. Been using this forever. Okay, last but not least, you guys, I never was like a big fan of brow gel. I felt like it didn't make a difference until I got this brow volumizing fiber gel. This right here makes a total big difference in my brows. I feel like when I do fill in my brows, it looks a little fakey, and I want my brows to look real by having like little hair strokes. And what this does is, after I've done everything to my brows, what I do is just brush this through the hairs, and it does something to where it thickens the hairs in my brows. Like the fiber sticks to the hairs of my brows, and it makes my hairs stand out more because my hairs are so thin on my brows. It makes them stand out more, and it makes my brows look so fleeky, you guys. Get this. This is a good investment. I got the color 3, and I think it comes in all different kinds of colors. If you have blonde hair and if you have dark hair, it comes in all different colors. Alright guys, so that is it for this video, for my August faves. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you'll know whenever I upload. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I promise you I have some more fashion videos coming out, and I will be doing more beauty videos, so stay tuned. And don't forget, you guys, never compromise, always be yourself. Bye.